Hey, what is up, Mercs? This is DeathSlayer69, and we are recording a video from me, which I'm actually playing on Killzone's old account. See, there I am. Now, I do really well. It's a kill confirmed on multi-team, and I've actually got him now on, which he plays on his other account now, which is, I believe, Grizzly922. So now he's here. Why don't you say hey to everyone, Grizz?
What's up, guys?
Kill confirmed.
I don't really have an intro, so.
Yeah. He hasn't figured out intros yet, and I don't blame you. Thinking up an intro here is pretty complicated.
Yeah.
Now, I just got this recording software, so this is the first recording I'm doing on this. And I'm glad you're actually here, Grizz, to be the first one that I do my recording with.
I am too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and guys, he will actually be doing his own solo commentaries when he ever gets around to emailing his solo comms to me. I'm still waiting on those.
I haven't had the time. I've been kind of sick, and so I haven't really had the time.
I don't know. Sickness has been going around recently, and it got me there for a little while, and I just don't really know what's happening with all the shit. And if you guys are wondering why my audio sucks again, it's because my headset is missing, and well, I don't exactly have any more Turtle Beaches to record any good audio with. And I'm actually doing this gameplay with Van Dam and Jeff Gordon, which two guys I love to play with. They're so much fun. And I would love to do more videos with these guys, but just never really have the time anymore. I'm trying to start the walkthrough on Final Fantasy. What are your thoughts on Final Fantasy?
I actually really like it. I think it's a fun game. I've liked most of them.
Like, which one would you say would be your favorite? Would that be like 13, or would you go for something older, like 9 or 10 or something?
Easily the older ones, 9, 10. Those are my favorites.
I personally didn't get into Final Fantasy until 13, and then I went back and played 7 and 6 and 5.
Yeah, you went back to the older ones.
I just went back to try them because people said they were better, and personally, I enjoyed 13 too the most. It, to me, just had it was just better in my opinion. I don't really know what I like better about it, but I just had more fun playing it than I did the old ones.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't it win a Game of the Year award?
I think 13 did. I don't know about 13-2. 13-2, they kind of had people saying that, oh, they're just trying to make up for something. And actually, the people who made the game, Square Enix, said they didn't even want to make 13-2. They just made it because the fans were in such dire starvation for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they just wanted more and more.
Yeah, because 13 didn't answer the questions that they wanted it to. So because they wanted to find out what happened with Sarah, what happened after everyone got back together. And they just kind of wanted to know what overall happened to everything there. So they're the fans are really the ones to thank for having that game.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just the main reason why I like it. I like a lot of games, but it by far is probably one of my favorites. That and Star Ocean. Star Ocean was originally an Xbox game, but I really enjoyed it when it came to the PlayStation, and I played the hell out of that game. I have like 400 something hours into that game. Now this is actually the first match back where I earned my stealth chopper.
Yeah,
on your account.
Like another great adventure game. It's not like super long, but it's actually a really fun game. Journey. It won like a bunch of sorry about that, awards for like the music, just the music in that game. They won like 4 or 5 awards just for the music. They won a bunch of awards for the graphics. It's a fun game. Journey.
Isn't that the one where you like had like an overhead view and you gotta lead these people around by controlling the landscape or something?
It's the game where like you're like the person like in the robe and like you're like in like the sand and like the desert.
Oh yeah, and then you lead people around like you're Moses or something?
No, not that. Like it's by yourself and you need to. It's like you and like the game really doesn't have a storyline. You just play it like it's you and like you need like you need to try to fly by getting these ribbons and like when you get the ribbons like you can go further and further and eventually you just beat the game by getting to a certain point. It's a really cool game. I'd recommend it to people that like adventure games.
If you like platformers, a good platforming game that really didn't get a lot of hype and didn't get really much exposure was it's an older game now. It's called Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I had so much fun playing that game, and it was just something that was really overlooked by everyone. So, if you enjoy like platforming and staff combat, that's definitely a game that would appeal to a lot of people like that. It's not overly hard. Its storyline gets kind of weak at the end, so like it's a really bad ending. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's a bad ending. But up until that point, it's a phenomenal game to play.
Another game that I like, I don't know what kind of category to be in. You can call me a baby for liking this game, but it's actually super fun to play. What's it called? Little Big Planet. That game is super flipping fun to play. I don't know why, it just is.
I agree with you. Little Big Planet was really, really fun. I found so much fun in playing that game.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know why. And it was just hilarious what you could do in it.
Oh yeah, I loved riding on the giant skateboard. That was probably my most fun. I used to try to flip it.
Yeah.
Just so I could kill everyone on the skateboard.
Yeah.
That was one thing I did probably almost all the time.
I really like the go-kart, the go-kart version of it too. Like the go-kart of Little Big Planet. That was fun too.
I never did get that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's almost like Super Mario Kart, except in Little Big Planet.
I never did get that. No. Did you play Super PlayStation All Stars?
No. I was thinking about downloading it like a month ago when I was going through the store to download the season pass, and I just never took the time to download it. I was thinking about it, but I just never took the time to.
Well, I've played it because, of course, you know I quack when I jizz. He actually bought the game, and the game is a lot like Super Smash Brothers, but that is just a fantastic game. It's so much fun, especially to play with all those PlayStation characters that you basically knew.
Yeah.
But the thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have the same characters that you'd think. Like, it's got Jak and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, but it's got the Big Daddy from BioShock Infinite, and it's also got Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, which those two games haven't. Well, Metal Gear Rising just came out, but you can't put a game like that in a character like that to a game that hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they did that. And
another game series that I like, Uncharted. I believe they're coming out with another one this summer, Uncharted 4 or 5. I can't remember which one, but I've liked the Uncharted series. That's been I really got into that. That was a fun series.
Yeah, I got really in recently to the Jak and Dexter series. Now, I've liked the games for a while, but the only one I really had was the second one. I never really played the third one or the second one. I think there's a couple other ones, but I never got to play those because those are on like PSP and PlayStation Vita and shit, and I don't have those consoles.
I've never played that game before, actually.
Really?
No.
Huh. Well, we're winding down here like the last 24 seconds. We'll probably do like another another commentary here right after this one. I know people are probably going to enjoy actually hearing someone other than me talk for once. But in a couple drunk commentaries I did earlier with iQuack, we talked about like CDs and stuff. We'll probably cover CDs and movies in the next commentary.
Yep.
Well, there's the score, you guys. I went 39 and 20 with 38 confirms. I hope you guys enjoyed and watch, rate, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
Later, guys.